exist. And I never really understood that because obviously they're putting money into it and want it to be successful. So there just wasn't enough push, I don't think, network wise. And I'm not sure why. And then I think casting was a bit of a problem. Season 1, I'm trying to think if anybody lived in actual city of Dallas. Leanne and I did. I mean, Dallas is a metroplex, right? So and like most of the shows, I'm sure like there's suburbs and that kind of thing. But I think it's hard. Like I didn't really know anybody. So season 1, I knew who Leanne was, but that was it. I didn't know the other girls at all. And then season 2, I think I brought Cam on, and Cam and I have been friends for a long time and, actually known each other outside of the show and we're friends. But I just think it's hard. Like, I think, when you just put people together, I don't know, they have a great formula and it's worked for them on other shows. I just think Dallas, there was something off about the formula from the get-go. And I think that, I was a big stabilizing factor. And I don't think that's the reason that the show by any means was canceled, because I wasn't on it. I don't have a head like that. I'm not a dick. I'm not an egocentric person, but I do think that there needs to be like a happy medium, and somebody who's, doesn't have to be me, but it needs to be somebody who's like pretty level headed and, can see both sides and mediate that and be like, hey, you're being stupid, or just like tell people. And I don't feel like they had that. I don't really know. I didn't even watch season 4 and 5.
Do you think, because you don't have a big head, do you think, that a lot of the demise of Dallas was them parting ways with Leanne? I mean, because that's been a narrative out there, and I'm not necessarily so sure that that's incorrect. I'm just curious as to what's your opinion.
I think Leanne's great TV. I do. I think, she fucked up some stuff and she would definitely say that. But I think she was great TV. I mean, I think, probably on some level, some of the cast was glad to not be dealing with her, as much, but I think she was really great for the show. But a lot, then she said some mean stuff. So, but that's unfortunately what makes good TV, I guess, these days. I would prefer a show that, was just like fun and funny and, like, this is all like have a drink and have a good time and it just be, authentic. But
like, there's a lot of the Netflix reality shows that fit into that category. They have mild drama, but they don't have cut to the bone drama.
Well, I mean, I think you can have drama, but you don't need to you don't need to try and ruin people's lives. There's a difference.
And you are cordial. You're friendly with Leanne now and the real.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty much friendly. I'm friendly with almost everyone.
Really, I think everyone except D'Andra.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there any worlds in which you can see you and D'Andra ever being friendly?
I mean, I'll never be rude. Even if I saw her in a room, I would always be friendly, because I think that's just low level. But would I have her like in my inner circle? No. I mean, it's just, why would I? I mean, there's just no point. She's just, I feel bad for her, really.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I just think that she just doesn't, have like a self-esteem, I think she just has issues with that. And like, that's sucks. I bet that feels bad.
That people that have self-esteem issues, that does suck.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a nurse, so like I can see that from like that perspective. And I think, that's hard, but I just can't like be the, it is what it is.
Do you think you are busy opening Lemmon Avenue Plastic Surgery in Atlanta and traveling the world, like we were just talking about and being a mom, like you clearly are one of those people, that has moved on from Housewives. You have a life.
I haven't even thought about it in, forever. Like, which I'm again, like, I'm super grateful, but I don't think about it much. And I wish all the girls the best and all that, but but a lot of them are still close friends of mine.
Right.
Majority of them, which is nice, because it's a sisterhood.
Are you friendly? I mean, you guys never overlap, but are you friendly with Tiffany Moon, or you don't know her?
I don't really know her. I've talked to her like on the phone once and seen her, I think, once, but we don't run in the same circles.
In the same circles.
Mm-mm.
Well, over the summer, because I do a deep dive into people's IGs. You were filming, I think it popped up on my feed, a sizzle reel with Cam. You were in a shop. There was champagne, there was dogs. I mean, it was something you said, stay tuned. What was this all about, Cary?
So it was a German TV show, actually. And I think it aired.
Oh.
I think I saw part of it. Sorry. And then I just did another one in Germany. Actually, Mark and I did. I think because Mark is, we did one in Switzerland too, a long time ago, Mark and I did. And it actually is really popular over there, like crazy. Like people were like, oh my gosh, you were on Reportage. I'm like, yeah, like they don't know me from Housewives. It's from like a documentary that's over there about reality TV personalities that because Mark is Swiss and from Switzerland. But the German one, Cam asked me about it. She was like, hey, they want to do something about Dallas. I think that Europeans really love Dallas, because they're used to the show Dallas and all of that. And so I think that was, what they were wanting. So it was really cute. And Cam and I had a blast.
Interesting. And when you're in Europe or Switzerland or wherever, people recognize you from these other shows rather than Housewives.
Yeah, it's funny they do.
I just thought you and Cam were maybe shooting a sizzle reel for maybe RHOD to come back or a spinoff.
No, I don't think that I would. I would go back.
You don't? Like if RHOD came back, you don't think you would?
I can't. I see patients 4 days a week and, see 15 to 20 people a day. So how am I gonna, it's just not feasible for me. And I would be doing a disservice to my patients. And, in some capacity, would I love to do TV again? Mark's always like, you always want to be back on TV. I'm like, yeah, sure. It's fun. It's fun to entertain people. I love being entertaining. I enjoy sharing my life with people. I really do. But, I don't think that's probably in the cards for me.
Do you think RHOD will ever be back?
I don't know. If it came back ever, I think it would be on Peacock, and I think it would be in 5 years. And I think they would completely recast. I think it'd kind of be like Miami. I don't think, that the network is at all interested in it. I think I think they had such a hard time with everything. And I don't know. I just think from what I've heard, and again, I didn't even watch the season I was a friend of, and I didn't even watch the 5th season because I PTSD. I don't think so. I don't feel like they really love the vibe of the show.
And you think
the impression that I get?
Because Miami has a lot of the same people. You think if Dallas came back,
they would bring back an OG or two, just to make it cohesive if they did that. But I don't know. I mean, they obviously had a casting issue. I don't know what that was because I don't know their formula, but there was something that just didn't work, and I'm sure that happens, but it just didn't work out. And I think it was